Hi guys and girls, Showy Caesar back with another review. Middle of Earth, Shadow of Mordor now out as Game of the Year edition. I highly recommend you go get this game. This was the game of 2014. Brilliant. I've played all of the campaigns. If I knew a Game of the Year edition was coming out, I would have held off. This game got so many great reviews, 5 stars, 10 stars, 10 out of 10 for me. Just one of those brilliant games. Of course, now it's out as Game of the Year. Get all the campaigns, including the one with the dwarf, which is hilarious, fun, enjoyable. There's nothing bad I can say about this game. It just, once you start playing it, you're hooked. You don't have to be into the Lord of the Rings trilogy. You don't have to be into that. I'm kind of into it, but not seriously. If you're not a fan of Lord of the Rings, don't worry. The combat's brilliant. We get the Bright Lord campaign, which is brilliant. Little bit drop for me. It wasn't as good as the major campaign, but hey, it's still good. Still good. But the Game of the Year edition, I would highly recommend you go get that. I highly recommend it. I mean, if you like The Witcher, that's out at the moment. If you like any kind of RPG, they're brilliant. It's a brilliant game. The combat's like Batman's combat. You can counters. Oh, there's so much you can do. There's stealth. Oh, the archering. The archery in it's brilliant. I cannot put the combat down. You can ride on certain Caragors, things like that. You can ride on anything. It's just hilarious with the dwarf. That I highly recommend if you get to play with the dwarf that came. I highly recommend that. It's so funny, hilarious. The story writing's brilliant. It's just a great game. You can take photos. You can take photos in game like here. You take photos, share them with your friends. It's brilliant for that. There was so much you can do in this game. I mean, I did it purely for getting all the achievements. There are so many achievements because I play it on Xbox One. But the combat, as you can see, is brilliant. It's just brilliant. The taunting, that got a little bit tired, but I never got tired of it. I enjoyed them taunting me, and I really enjoyed tearing them apart because some of them bosses were hard to defeat, man. I mean hard, and they level up when you lose. So it hurts. I mean, this game just kept challenging you, but it was one of those games just kept you coming back. You know, I can do this! I can do it! After throwing the controller through the door. I broke a controller, not from the game, but pure frustration because I knew I could beat this one boss and it's driving me insane. But it was one of those games that come back and just do it. If you like Dragon's Age, it's a lot like that. There's more combat though. There's a lot more combat in this game than talking. There's a little bit of talking, not much, but the combat just sold me. Absolutely sold me. So the Game of the Year edition of Shadow of Mordor out. This is a brilliant game and 10 out of 10. Brilliant. I played it for months. I need to go back to it. I haven't finished the Bright Lord campaign yet, but there's so many games out. I don't have time. I love this game. If you love your combat, if you especially love Batman combat, you will love this game. You will love it. I highly recommend you get the Game of the Year edition out at the moment. I cannot praise this game enough. It is a brilliant game. Caesar out. 10 out of 10. Woo!